Hey, collective. What's going down? I finished my ski cards. Happy New Year. I sure did. And you know, she was like, I need stickers. These need stickers. So I've got some stickers coming. But for the most part, je suis fini. I only know a little bit of French. I'm trying to learn menu French, but I have a difficult time saying things. I'm telling you that because apparently in skiing, I'm channeling European skiing, and not only European skiing, but French skiing. Now, if you give me literally Yeffinenjanayo, I can say that. But if you want me to say, well, I can say pas de show. What can I not say? I can't. There are a lot of French words I can't say. You know what? Why would I sit here and embarrass myself on purpose? I'll let you think it's an accident. Anyway, I miss you guys. Happy New Year. I smell wonderful incense. I'm done cooking. I finished my cards. I started shuffling, and wouldn't you know, the queens came out. And I thought, oh, that's nice. That's cute. I put the cards back in, start shuffling again, and guess who pops out again? And I'm like, oh, the queens. Okay. And then Valdecier came out. I think I'm saying that correctly. I only really know how to say a lot of these things because I watched this woman named Leonora Schnee. She's a socialite, and I really enjoy her. And she goes to these fancy places, which is probably how I picked up on all this nonsense. Anyway, if you want to hear about these queens of the slopes and the queen of the mountain, they're having it out in the chalet or the clubhouse or whatever. Get a beverage. Hit subscribe. I can see that news is already going crazy about skiing. There was like a horrid, awful fire. And I'm not going to do any readings on that. I think it's already... But nonetheless, stuff's starting to come out. There's a lot of business and a lot of energy going. There's also a lot of royalty re-entering. I wouldn't say re-entering society because I don't think that they've ever left, but breaking down the barrier between their world and like what they would consider a lower world. I'm not saying any of us are lower. I don't agree with that at all. I'm an American. You don't want to hear my politics, okay? You're not here for that. You're here for the tea. But because of that, there's this energy like starting to move in, and the oracles pick up on all this stuff. So that's why I'm here. And I don't know if whoever's going to need to hear this needs to hear it. But if you do, and this sounds interesting. Oh, look, it's at the top. Then, and a crocodile. It's that dang family again. I just know it. Did you see Iran is putting back their king? Mm-hmm. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Did I not say collective? If you want to know what's going on before it happens, hit subscribe. All right. Are you ready? Now, so far, at this really fancy French Alps ski resort, there are two women who are going at it. Now, these aren't girls, okay? These are women. So I'm talking like housewives of Salt Lake City, housewives of Beverly Hills, like, except higher, right? Not TV ladies. Let's be clear. But ladies who could probably, if they wanted to, and they still probably have glam and the whole nine, they're in the lodge. I don't know why they're in the lodge or the chalet, but they are at the clubhouse, whatever you guys call it. And they are fighting. And I asked the divine, what are they fighting over? Because someone called them a liar. What do you call a skier who never falls? A liar. So someone got called a liar. And now the snow conditions, they're breakable crust. They are the sneaky bastard. Hit subscribe. I'm learning the vocab as I go. Now, breakable crust is snow that has a little sheet of ice over it, and it's easily broken with your skis, but not the best skiing conditions. Not that I would ever say that Val d'Isère has not perfect slopes, because everyone that I've ever seen that went there has loved them. That being said, so now something has come. This has heated up the slopes, and the queens have made crunchy conditions. And it's all over this King of Joneses. He is the gear king. He is a legacy skier. He is a big time daddy on the ice at Val d'Isère. Sorry, that's Spanish. So I don't know if maybe the King of Joneses is, with the ladies. So I asked, what the heck? What's up with this king, yo? And the cards gave me this. He has 2 heirs. And that's when I said, I need my collective. Yes, he has 2 heirs, a legacy. And I'm going to assume these queens, the queen of the slopes and the queen of the mountain, have daughters. And it's so funny because you think there aren't any arranged marriages in a certain set, but there are still arranging marriages. It's just done a little differently. Yeah, I really believe that. I mean, access is one way. I don't know. Now, it could be more salacious, and this king could be mad because these women were fooling around with his sons, but I don't think so. This, the Prince of the Mountain, I mean, it's not saying that it couldn't, but I don't feel that. This one here, I think maybe both of them could have been flirting with him. I don't know. So I brought you here to be with me in the mess. We know who it is. We've got pretty much the archetypes down. We just need to know what is going on. So I'm going to try to use some cards that I usually use when I do love readings and personals. And hopefully we can figure out what's going on here with this group of folks and why it's at my table. Mirror. Excuse me. I kind of swallowed wrong. Okay. In the lodge. In the clubhouse. Car. Someone's thinking about leaving. Or maybe somebody's worried they left something on at home. Ooh, child. Oh. Something went down on the phone, yo. Betrayal. Chaos. People are having to sit back and research. Oh, Lord, my God. I'm so sorry, collective. And then someone needed to take a time out. They're waiting for someone to show up to them. They're keeping good, strong boundaries while they do that. Good. It's a good option. It's not a full retreat, but it is to let things cool off. Okay, so you know what I'm getting? I'm getting this is what happened. Maybe. Let me look again. Hold on. I think these two went on a joyride or a car ride. Tell me about this message. Where's... No. Oh my God. I don't know about this deck, you guys. You know what? I'm going to get Jack because this, like, if I use this deck, it's going to get so messy and I really don't like all that. I don't mind it, but I'm not going to go out of my way for it. Jack's going to tell us about this trip. Besides, Jack's been wanting to come out to play. It is the first of the year. Jan is in his full power. I keep seeing 144 everywhere. Okay. Tell me about the message. Jack wants the mess. Oh my God, you guys are killing me. Okay. Tell me about the message. I don't want to turn it over. How is she going to handle the accidental pregnancy? Oh, he got the side chick pregnant. He was in a relationship. She was trying to be like her. I knew it was going to be gross. I knew it. Okay, it doesn't have to be all of these collective. It could be just one of them. These are just the ones that came out. Take it as it resonates. There is some message in this car. I don't know what happened. But whatever this mess is right here, Papa is done. Papa is done. Yeah, this is some chaos. Like, you fools brought this to the king of the Joneses. That's not going to go over well. It's messy. It's heartache. He's like, you got to learn these lessons. I was thinking baby with the rocking chair too. Yeah, waiting for a visitor. Keeping up boundaries while waiting for a visitor. I'm going to just leave these off to the side. Shall we ask the cowrie shells? Are we right so far? I don't know. You know what? Never mind. That's ocean stuff. I don't know. I don't want to be right. I'm probably not. I'm a silly reader on YouTube. And this is pretend reading. And I might not even put this out. That's how messy this is. What? This is the other lodge. WTF. WTF. Yep. Somebody is going to have to... Somebody's dad is like, you're going to have to marry her. He's like, you're going to... Yeah. Yo, daddy is like, nope, you're going to marry her. So you're all hot dogging and messing around. And now yo, the hammer twice. The queen of hands. I can't. You. Hold on. They got to figure out who it is still. It could be either one of these two. This is weird, you guys. Come on. It can't be this messy. It just can't be. Oh my God. I hear my muse. He's like, it is. He's like, nope, it is. It's that messy. We got the hammer twice. You guys, come on. Is there a hammer at the top of the bowl? Oh my God, that would freak me out. Yo, daddy. Waiting to figure out who to give this final judgment. Yeah, your dad is like, your dad is like, I'm going to win. So you're getting married, Mazel Tov. I can hear it now. I'm sick of you messing around on the slopes. This isn't a game. Is the queen of the mountain or the princess of the mountain? Should we find out who the daddy is? I don't want to. I don't want to. This is so gross. Let's ask the stars. Let's have the celestials come and clear this up. I'm going to do 2 reads today, and I'm going to do another one of these ski reads, and hopefully it's good because this is wild, you guys. Let me hear about it. This could be any ski resort, but mostly I think when I get French Alps, it's pretty, grounding, starting to be realistic. Yeah. Your dad is grounding your ass to the... He's like, you are going to go and make that girl an offer as soon as you figure out which one it is. And don't you think it's funny there? He's got the cup, and then there's the cup. This could have been one of those lodge romances. Oh my God, no. I don't want to say that. I'm not saying that. Go. I'm feeling like secretly dad is a little happy about this. Because this dad isn't like your normal dads. He's the fun dad, okay? This is the king of the Joneses. He's the guy that's got the gear, the legacy. He may be a legacy skier. He may be an ex-professional Olympian with a little bit of cash. I don't know how he did that, but congratulations. Yeah, he wins. And he has wanted to get to these 2 people. Now, I'm going to go as far as to say this, but it is an extreme example, so forgive me, but allow me to indulge. This is giving the guy Caddyshack. This is giving Caddyshack, except the guy with all the gear and stuff. I mean, it's embarrassing. He has all this gear, but he's the king of the mountain. Well, he's the king of the Joneses. So he has a fabulous amount of wealth. He's obviously new money. Anyway, new money has been wanting to exalt the gated hierarchies. Because this is not only, I would say, legacy money here, like king, queen, you know what I mean? But this is also like whoever owns the ski resort is also very well off, very what to do. And the king of the Joneses has probably been wanting to get into this. I'm going to say Club 33 because it's giving like a Disney thing, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's anything with Masons or anything like that. But it is its own society, okay? I wouldn't say secret society, but there's a lot of secrets in this place. So this dad is like, yeah, I'm going to come in like the heavy, but really, I'm the fun dad. And that's why he's going to make his son propose. Because he has his cup in hand. Because he wants to get into this. So if this is the son watching for the father, your dad wants you to get married into this family. And you probably know that. I can't tell you what to do with your life. If you are one of the queen's daughters or the queen who is pregnant, you have just been, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to speak negatively about this person because I don't know about this particular person, but I'm going to say this as a general PSA, as I tend to do, because I'm a random tarot reader on the YouTubes. That's why. You have just been begotten by a karmic tie. And a lot of these karmic ties, they call them ops and things like that. Now, he wasn't necessarily trying to do that, I don't think, but it was an opportunity for him. So you have opened your door to an opportunistic situation that will not be bad, but it's not as controlled as I'm sure you would have wanted it. It's described. And this is grounding down. So there's nothing you do. Babies are a blessing. It could still be a really good story. Some of these stories start out very well. Some of them don't. Just good prenups, all that stuff. Babies are a blessing. Healthy babies. That's all that matters right now, right? Uranus. I evolve. Yeah, I evolve. It's time for the change. You knew it was coming. This is your future plans. Wow. North Node. What do you want to tell me? Yeah, this is a karmic path. Yeah, this was a karmic path. It had many, many degrees of separation. Those degrees of separations, windows have been closed. After this, you will be grateful. You will be glad. You're going to have to make quick decisions about all this because this has actually gone on a little longer than what you thought. You don't have as much time as you thought, which is sometimes, if you're wise, you can use it to your advantage. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, this is a lesson. This is a karmic lesson. This is a karmic tie now in your family, which is okay. All of them are, just some of them are a little better planned than this type. But it could still be a story book, and no matter what, and that's why we're just going to focus on the baby. Yeah, look, he could be a prince. I can hear you're just laying around the house anyway. Yeah, it's time for things to change anyway. This will end up being something beneficial. This child is going to have, new blood, number one. Number two, they might be a little more showy than what other people in your family are. So it might be a really nice addition. Yeah, there was a lot of degrees of separation between this all befriending one another. I would feel like it's not the Queen of the Slopes. I feel like it is the Queen of Pentacles. I do. Yeah, you got to get this thing going. It's Pluto. It's inheritance. You got to get all that stuff figured out. Joint finances, all that. And and it doesn't have to be occult stuff, but whatever it is, your religion, how do the French people's marrying traditions vary from the French people's marrying traditions? You're going to have to consider stuff like that. And then after the storm, yeah, things will go back to being calm and quiet. And this is the star. So technically, this baby's got the star twice. So these are star-crossed lovers, whoever these are. This was a fated meeting. It was a fated meeting. Combing time. Key. Yeah, I feel like your kids are pretty old too. I feel like this girl's like 26, 28, 32. Look, there's cherries at the top of the bowl. Yeah, I see this turning into a really good thing. And if you handle it right, it can be a really great memory. You know what I mean? If you laugh about it and just have a good time and just, you know, play the cards you're dealt. All right, let's ask a Shakespeare. Shakespeare, what do you say about the folly of this that has transpired on the great French Alps, somewhere in a beautiful, it doesn't have to be luxury, but, you know, we all have our own kind of hierarchy of royalty or wealth or whatever you guys are dealing with. But this is definitely a big boost up for the King of the Joneses. And I mean, we're talking like, God, Bezos type person. He's not a dentist. He's not somebody who just bought all the nice gear and went to the slopes. Like, this is a guy that's a guy. Like, people know this guy. He's a guy. He's a guy. He's an emperor. He's a big guy. But he's new money. And he's been waiting. He's like, yeah. This could also be the grandfather. And the grandfather's come because there were two hammers. And that's some high spiritual authority. Your granddaddy calls your wife like, what did my grandson do? You show yourself highly fed and lowly taught. You are an index and obscure prologue to the history of lust and foul thoughts. Thank you so much. Yes. He is not happy with these boys, but he's secretly thrilled. He's like, yes, I have wanted it to get. And like I said, this is an older man. So I do feel like these queens are younger. So this is somebody who's been around a while. And by younger, I mean in their mid to late 40s. So this guy, he's been around for a while. He may have like had a couple wives and he like, they come and they're like, you know, they're snow bunnies, you know what I mean? But they're like Queen of the Mountains, Queen of the Joneses, and she just has everything. And, you know, this is his friend, her son's friend. He's taking him somewhere to tell him, maybe. Let's get a little tarot here. Let me get just a couple cards to see about these young men. Oh, yeah, there's a web being woven, of course. Of course. RQESAKMW could resonate. VN. D. All right, collective. See if there's anything else. Oh, let me ask the Golden Girls. Golden Girls. Tell me about these boys. Ooh. They have not decided what they want to do yet for their life. They're very wayward. Oh, yeah, this is not good. Their waywardness, their families do not like it. And they've been waiting a long time for them to grow the F up. Yeah, a long time for them to grow up. Y'all stop playing in your mama's energy. Yeah, like babies. Don't play in mama's energy. Might be an invitation to a gathering about this. it's going to come in heated. Don't let the momentum of how it comes in bother you. It's meant to throw you off. Yeah, it's meant to throw you off. It's meant to be I don't want to say an abusive tactic, but it is a tactic. Don't let it throw you off. Yeah. It's about money. This person is not coming from a position of strength. They're coming from a position of needing you. Yeah, they need you. Ooh, the star 3 times. Yep. This is going to be quite the baby. I just got for a second these two could have been hooking up, the two sons, but I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I don't think they like each other like that. Yeah. It was for justice. They did it to like, you're going to marry. Ooh. Oh, they got into a fight. Oh, you got my sister pregnant. I'm going to kick your ass. Yeah. Good job, Dickie. Good job, Dickie. Kick his ass. Yeah, there's the Hierophant again. This is upset your dad, but I'm telling you, your dad is seeing this as definitely like, but he is going to make you feel like you effed up. He's about to make you bow down. And you will. You'll bow down because you know he's right. And you know there's an offer coming. You know secretly he's wanted this. Bow down. Oh, man. Yeah, you know an offer's coming. You know your dad's working on something. Okay? So, I mean, congratulations. You're about to have a little kiddo of pentacles. She's going to be a star. So enjoy your niece. I don't know why I feel like it's a guy watching this. It's so weird because I was really thinking women, but whatever. All right, guys. Skis up.